ABC Women Anthem.
With its bold approach to tackling the myriad of problems of our country from the root causes, it is laying a solid foundation for the country to build on by resetting its critical components to make them deliver the desired results. Just 2 years, this administration has been able to change the fortunes of Nigeria and make the international community respect us more. With the little effort of government, the global rating agencies have consistently given our economic reforms a positive assessment, while many countries now have confidence in our ability to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria has, for the first time since independence, presented herself truly and correctly to the world without subsidy courtesy of Tinubu government. Our Naira is now navigating the markets with its real value and gaining strength every day. Our economy is growing without the usual overdependence on oil, even though government not neglected the oil and gas sector. Bandits that are threatening our existence have been decimated, making security of life and property better. Why then, to any right-thinking person dream of reversing these legacy policies and programs to plunder the nation to further abeyance? I salute you women that are here, our mothers, for not relenting in the effort to restore hope and honor for our country. The Tinubu government has shown capacity and focus and should be encouraged to drive its laudable programs to logical conclusion without any sort of distraction. Nigeria needs to enjoy more of the renewal and legacies. This is why I support the motion that President Tinubu be given the mandate for a second term from 2027 to 2031. Therefore, on behalf of the Lagos State Chapter of APC, I pull my weight behind endorsement of Mr. President for a second term, beginning from 2027, so that Nigeria can continue to enjoy more of peace, prosperity, and progress that has permeated the country since its assumption of office. Once again, I welcome you to Lagos State. I welcome you to the state of excellence. I welcome you to the state that normally sets the pace. Before I hand over the microphone, you are aware the voters' registration is ongoing. This exercise is damn too crucial to all of us. Those of us that are desirous to witness more monumental infrastructural development, better education for our children, a greater future for all of us. It is only your PVC that you can use to attract that particular investment. Most of those who are doing business with us, they don't have that particular power. And what is that particular power I'm talking about? PVC is your power. No matter love you have for the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, no matter the love you have for the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. No amount of songs, no amount of dancing, no amount of empowerment. If you don't possess that particular document, I am appealing to you. Go back home. Ask from your family. Ask from those that are working with you, your aides. Let them produce their permanent voters card. Because that is the only weapon we can use to appreciate what Mr. Babajide has done to us, what the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria has done. That is the only way we can reciprocate that particular gesture. And the process of this continuous voters registration is about 3 or 4 folds. If you have the PVC, you don't need to do any sort of capturing. If you have changed your location from one place to another, all you need to do is to get it done online, and that is the end of the process. Whether you want to change your picture or you have additional information, whether the date of your birth or the PVC is not, and you want to make corrections, you don't need to go to INEC office. You can get it done online, and that is the end of the registration. The only time you need to go to INEC headquarters for capturing is those who has just attained the age of 18, or those who need necessary to register before. I'm appealing to you on behalf of the governor of Lagos State. I'm appealing to you on behalf of the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, that we should all go out and make sure that we get our permanent voters registration.
First Lady of Lagos State, our mother, who has been so supportive. She has been calling me like 10 hours of today to ensure that we have a great day out today. Her Excellency Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the wife of our Deputy Governor, our mother, Mrs. Oluremi Amzat. You're welcome, ma'am. Former First Lady of Lagos State, Mrs. Ambode. You are welcome, ma'am. I think I have jumped this protocol list because my own chairman, APC chairman of Lagos State, even representing the chair of chair, that is the chairman of APC National, is also seated here, plus the national woman leader. You are welcome to Lagos. Thank you. She's supposed to be out of the country now with her children. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming. The minister is somewhere outside. The crowd we have outside is even more than we are sitting. As we are sitting here, more. I welcome her. She will be joining us shortly. Achia Imam Suleiman Ibrahim. Our Senator Mama West, Senator Oluranti Adebule, welcome, ma. Welcome, ma. Our former Deputy Governor, Her Excellency Auntie me, Sarah Shoso, very, very supportive. I can only say thank you, ma, for always being there. I said to Mr. President, my sister again, Princess. Princess Orelope Adefulire, because she called me in the middle of the night last night. My God, I'm so stressed, but we thank you. We thank God for the number of our youths, our young and able youths that are here. I call them young adults because they have the body, they are vibrant, they will move where we cannot move in 2027. You are welcome. The State ESCO members sitting here, you're welcome. I have to acknowledge my brother that is just coming in, SAN, Barrister Ogana. Welcome, sir. GAC members, I have acknowledged you. Auntie Fumi Tejosho, you are welcome. Auntie Remy, you are welcome. Auntie Inika, you are welcome. I have seen some old people sitting here. This program is for young adults. The young adults are outside. Please allow them to come in. I joined the chairman of a great party, Pastor Cornelius Ojelabi, welcoming everyone here this morning. I welcome you to this defining gathering of purpose, strength, and unity. The Lagos State APC Women's Summit, with a theme that is both timely and timeless: rise, aspire, and ascend. This summit is not just a calendar event, it is a strategic movement, a mobilization platform, a political declaration. It is a call to remind ourselves as women of the APC, as daughters of Lagos, and as mothers of Nigerian dream, that we are not just participants in this democratic process. We are custodians of its continuity. We must arise, not just in celebration, but in clarity. We must arise, not just in loyalty, but in leadership. We must arise, not just as women, but as architects of our party's future. At this critical moment in Nigeria's democratic journey, we must confront the realities. The streets are speaking. Our markets, our churches, our mosques, our homes, they are all hard questions. They are all asking questions. But let us be and be clear. Governance is not magical. Reforms are not miracles. Real change takes time. And it takes trust. You must trust your leadership. Under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we have begun that change. And today, we the women of APC must own that change and carry its message boldly across every local government, every ward, and every home in Nigeria. We must aspire. To aspire means lift our eyes from today's challenges and set our hearts on tomorrow's possibilities. Let no young woman in this room believe she is too small to make an impact. The grassroots are not below. The grassroots are not below power. They are the foundation of power. From the seasoned politicians in this room to the young girls watching us online, our role is to nurture aspiration, political, economical, and social, because when women dream, societies evolve. And as we aspire, we must continue to echo the values of the administration we believe in. An administration that has removed systemic barriers, unified foreign exchange, and initiated bold reforms, stabilize our nation and the economy. An administration that has targeted over 4.5 million women through the Nigeria for Women Scale Up project. You can see a lot we are pasted on the walls for knowledge. We are not tapping enough into it, but I know our commissioners, they are up to task. An administration that has targeted over 4.5 million women through the Nigeria for Women Scale Up project. An administration that has trained hundreds of thousands through the Mowa Sarah initiative, giving them skills, access, and confidence. An administration that is building infrastructure, education, and security with women and families in mind. Let us not be silent beneficiaries. Let us become loud ambassadors of these achievements. We are not gathered here on sentiment. We are gathered on evidence. This administration has not just spoken, it has acted. Over 15 million households supported through additional cash transfers, with the majority being women-led. $617 million dedicated to youth and women through the IDCE fund, unlocking our role in tech, digital, and creative spaces. More than 500,000 young women trained in digital and vocational skills through the NTT and other federal programs. Thousands of women-led businesses empowered with grants under NG Cares, and with each new appointment, with each policy shift from gender budgeting to women in federal boards, this government has shown us that women are not an afterthought. We are a force to reckon with. We honor that track record. More importantly, we ask, what will we now do with it? We will ascend as a party, as women, as a nation. We are not done. We are just beginning. This summit is the official flag off of our renewed women's mobilization. We are building a movement that will shape perception, participation, and performance across every political line. From our community influencers to our ward chairpersons, from our market leaders to our professionals, in every sector, we will ascend together. We will transform our testimonies into talking points, turn our policy impact into polling booth momentum, translate governance into grassroots connection. Our commitment to 2027. This summit is a response to 2027, not from a place of fear, but from a place of fact. We are not preparing to fight for survival. We are preparing to fight for continuity, not because we owe it to a person, but because we owe it to the progress already begun. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu have made central, not symbolic, in this national vision. This summit, therefore, is not just about applause. It is about alignment. It is about strategy. It is about translating the renewed hope agenda into a women-led mobilization framework. We will launch a women's mobilization platform for voter education and community organizing. Tell the human stories of government impact, not just in data, but in faces and families. Use this platform to shape national conversation, project party results, and build emotional bridges between governance and everyday life. In closing, my dear sisters, this is a movement. Do not be left behind. You might be the next House of Reps. I'm talking to our children. I'm talking to our young adults. Are you with me? You might be the next House of Rep member. You might be a councillor. at home, you must cast that vote. You must go and register. The reason why you are here is to register. Our First Lady of Lagos State have made sure that Nasra is sitting out there to register you. And from there, I'm sure you heard what the national and the state chairman said about INEC. We are going to put you through the rigors of how you can attain the votes you want. My dear sisters, this is a movement. Do not be left behind. You might be the next House of Reps member. We are the message. We are the strategy. We are the movement. The time for hesitation is over. The time for mere applause is over. Now is the time to rise, to mobilize, and to secure our seats in the next table of victory. Let us go back to our various local governments. Well, we know where you come from. Each one of our young adults sitting here, you are attached to a certain local government. Your mothers are here. Your LGH persons are here. Your mothers, that is the wives of your local government chairmen, they are all here. Your commissioners are here. And that was why we put their faces outside, so you can get in touch with any one of them. We are going to be coming to each one of the local governments before the end of the year. We want to know how far you have gone. By the end of the year, we will have expected each local government to have 1,000 of these young adults. Are we promising us 1,000 from each local government of these young adults? Thank you very much.
She's a youth mama. Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our beloved mother of the nation, who is adequately and respectfully represented here today, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, OON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I would like to respectfully also acknowledge the presence of our National Chairman, All Progressive Congress, who is today represented by our Chairman, APC Lagos State, Apostle Pastor Colenius Oyefolu Ojelabi, wife of the Governor of Lagos State, our dear mother, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Thank you so much for taking good care of us. Our mother, our second mother, the wife of the Deputy Governor, Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat. Our national woman leader. Thank you so much, my dear sister. God bless you. The national mama for Nigeria, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs. Thank you so much for being here, my dear sister. All the way from Abuja, thank you for taking good care of us, for taking care of your 36 children, 36 state children, and FCT. God bless you, man. I want to respectfully acknowledge the presence of our brother, the legal luminary. Thank you so much, our brother, Dr. Ogala, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, the former immediate past First Lady of Lagos State, Mrs. Patient Ambode. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, distinguished senator of the Federal Republic, Mama West. Thank you so much. My sister, my princess, my predecessor, Her Excellency Mrs. Sarah Soson, and other distinguished personality here present, past members of House of Assembly, present House of Assembly, the chairman, and the councillor and aspired women. Let me adopt the already established protocol, and on that note, on behalf of all of you, acknowledge and thank our national woman leader, thank our state women leader. Because we are women, she's our mother. Thank you so much for convening this meeting. Right Honorable Jumoke Okeya Thomas, thank you so much for bringing all of us here. Members of Lagos State Executive Council, serving and former, we recognize you. Secondly, to the government of Lagos State, the landlord, my dear sister, thank you so much for being here. And all of you, if I forget your name, just pardon me. All protocol duly and respectfully extended. Thank you so much. Members of the choir group in white and in the uniform. Thank you, Unity Fabric. Thank you so much. God bless you, and God will empower you. God will bless your home and bless your children. Thank you so much. It gives me great pleasure to join you all to this very important APC Lagos State Women's Summit with inspiring theme: Arise, Aspire, Ascend. Let me welcome all of you, especially those of you that came from outside Lagos State. Welcome you to the Center of Excellence, the state of aquatic splendor, the heart of Nigeria, the economic hub of West Africa. Lagos is a land of opportunity that guarantees possibility for all. This is Lagos. You are welcome. On behalf of the First Lady of Lagos State, I welcome you all to Lagos, and I welcome you to this very important meeting that guarantees the development and economic empowerment of women. I congratulate the organizer, particularly the Office of the Lagos State Women Leader, for putting this together. This is a timely initiative aimed at equipping our young people, especially women, with skills, confidence, and value needed to take on leadership roles in our society. This gathering comes at a critical moment in our national journey. Nigerian young men and women are not just leaders of tomorrow. They are leaders of today. They are the engine of innovation, governance, renewal, and sustainable development. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, the participants, only recently we gathered here in Lagos and in other states of the Southwest states simultaneously to empower women with economic empowerment materials to strengthen their economic independence. Those efforts, and with this summit today, they are interconnected. They underscore our national resolve to derive meaningful impact, to unlock potential, and to build the capacity of our young people, particularly the youth, women, and other vulnerable society in our society, because they are the backbone of sustainable development for our country. Let me from the onset express my profound appreciation to our dear mother, the mother of the nation, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for her visionary leadership and unwavering dedication to improving the life of women and young people across Nigeria. Let me also welcome and thank the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, for all she's doing for women across the 36 states of the Federation. Thank you so much. May God strengthen you. Let me thank the wife of the governor of Lagos State and her team for empowering the women of Lagos State in different capacity. May God continue to strengthen all of us in Jesus' name.
What my two sisters have said. I am going to speak from the angle of student unionism because that was where I started. And I'm proud to say that I was the first female speaker of Lagos State University Student Parliamentary Council, and the platform that gave me this was Lagos State University, because our father, the first citizen of Lagos State, gave us that platform. He was very supportive and he made sure that we had every necessary opportunity to meet with our leaders, especially the females. So I'm here to say that I'm a member of this party and I'm here to tell you that it is not a waste. So for everybody that is here, especially my youthful sisters and the aspiring student union leaders that feel that being here is just to come and see what is happening, I'm telling you that this is a proper nexus for you to meet with leaders that would help you shape your future and also help you brush up to the leaders of tomorrow. So I'm going to speak that you are supposed to come here, listen, understand, connect. Yes, you can meet up and speak to our mothers. They are mothers and they always listen to us. This is a platform for you to speak, aspire, ascend, and also arise. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you.
I'm here to catch my breath. I wasn't told I'll be coming off stage, so I was enjoying myself. Good afternoon, Your Excellency, the First Lady of Lagos State, our amiable, beautiful medical doctor. We're so proud to have a doctor here. Thank you very much. Thank you. And her beautiful sister, they are both Aki and Popo. That's what we call them in the state. The wife of the deputy governor. Good afternoon, ma'am. My leader, the national women leader. Good afternoon, ma'am. The honorable minister, ma'am. Good afternoon. You're welcome. Wife of the former governor of Lagos State, the distinguished senator here, Mama West, former deputy governors, my two aunties. Good afternoon. And every very, very important, the chairman of our great party in Lagos State. Thank you for being in the midst of all these women today. Thank you, sir. Everybody here is actually very important, and I don't want to take too much of our time. But since I've been called upon to say, oh, my lovely auntie, the women leader of Lagos, please give it up to Honorable Jumoke Okoya Thomas. Thank you very much. Well, I don't know on whose side I should be, whether on the side of the Gen Zs or on the side of grandmothers like me. But, oh, Gen Zs, thank you very much. Okay, so on the side of the Gen Zs, I'd like to say to these Gen Zs today that the future is not tomorrow. The future is today. I want you to know, as Mr. Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu would always say, he is a youth himself. If you look at the cabinet, we have a lot of youth. So any of you can become a commissioner or a special advisor anytime. The only thing that is required of you is to aspire so that you can ascend. So I want you to go home with those 2 words today. 3 words rather. You arise now from every doldrum, from every just being on the social media, but be there for quality talks. Be there for things that will improve our state, our country. And then you begin to aspire. And then you can ascend to these lofty heights. You have everything it takes. Your generation is so blessed. AI is helping you. Everybody here wants you to be your best. And so please remember, take something away from here today, that you will be your best at all times. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks.
Mama, Whenever I listen or I sing that song, I remember my late mom. And indeed, I remember how sweet a mother is. Thank you so much for the song. You saw the way I was dancing like a Gen Z. We know one griot. APC. APC. Progress. APC. Great Nigerian women. Great Lagos women. Great our Gen Z Lagos women. Are we excited? Are we happy? Are we ready to arise, to aspire and ascend? Yes, we are. On this note, permit me to recognize Her Excellency, the first, the beautiful, the Dr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I remembered when one of my friends, I said her, she complains about her husband so much, and I said her, why are you complaining? Leave him now. She said, no, I like to be a Mrs. This. So when you call people, you have to call them by Mrs. This, trust me. It is not easy to be a Mrs. This, I tell you. So Dr. Sanwo-Olu, I recognize you. May I recognize our second lady of Lagos, Mrs. Hamzat? I recognize you, ma. May I recognize this senator of the biggest part of Lagos? One-time deputy governor, I recognize you, ma. May I recognize another big sister and mommy of ours, former deputy governor of Lagos, special assistant to the president on the SDGs. I recognize you, ma. May I recognize our national woman leader with a swag. She came in her royalty color. I recognize you, our leader. May I recognize our APC chairman for Lagos State. Thank you, Baba, for all you do. May I recognize the former First Lady of Lagos. I recognize you, Mrs. Ambode. May I recognize our APC woman leader, Lagos State, Jumoke. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for putting this together. Who says a political event cannot be organized? And even in Lagos, for that matter. Thank you for all you put in to make this happen. We need it. May I recognize the SSG, the Oyibo SSG, the Gen Z SSG. I recognize you, ma. It's such an honor sitting next to you. So far, I've learned so much. Imagine what I would have gone home with after sitting with you for 5 hours. I'm looking forward to it. May I recognize all our leaders here present. They have come in to usher in a breath of new Gen Z politicians into this space. We recognize you, we honor you. On behalf of Mr. President, I would like to tell you that it's women o'clock. It is indeed women o'clock in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We've never had it this good, never. I stand here to tell you that we've never seen this level of commitment and political will and investment for women in Nigeria. And the best is yet to come. Mr. President is doing so much, and he's going to do a lot more. I remembered interfacing with the NANS, the leadership of NANS, the National Association of Nigerian Students. And they told me, they said, Mommy, if there's tech term, we will work for Mr. President for a tech term. Because we know what he did for the Nigerian students. Everybody who truly wants to go to school can go to school. Because money is no more the issue. They can access funding. I have a speech, but I'll leave it for later, or maybe not. Like I said earlier on, everyone is rooting for us. From Mr. President, who is an he for she, has always supported women all through his life, to the Vice President, to Her Excellency, the First Lady, who is the most generous person I have ever come across. Everywhere Everywhere she goes, you hear 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion. Who does that? To our Senate President, who one time told me that whatever women want under my leadership of the 10th Assembly, they will get it, because most of my children are women and I want to usher in a new era for them. To Mr. Speaker, who is also a he for she, he's assured us that under his watch, he will do whatever it takes to ensure that our special reserve seat bill scales through. We've never had it this good, trust me, and we must make the most of this opportunity. My beautiful sisters, our beautiful mothers, through the Ministry of Women Affairs, we're emplacing very strong programs to ensure that everybody is carried along. In Mr. President's cabinet, we have 8 female ministers. 8. It doesn't mean that we're only the ministers, but everybody here is a minister, every woman is a minister. We're just holding the red biro for you. It means that through us you can achieve anything you want. You just have to make use of the opportunity. Through the ministry, Mr. President has launched the Renewed Hope Social Impact Intervention for women, for children, for families and the vulnerable. It has 8 thematic areas, from our women in the market to our women in the agro space. Remember that 70% of our smallholder farmers are women, but it's just that they don't make any money. But the things are about to change through our WAVE program, because women will go to farm, they'll put in the hours and they'll make a lot of money. Who wants to be a billionaire? Are you ready to work? Are you ready to make the billions? I've got you. Is that not what the MC said? I've got you. The Gen Z MC? So I'm here for all of you. We have a program to address all the social issues that we face as women. The program will also address our political challenges as women. And the program will economically position us as a Nigerian economic power. Are we excited? We should be excited. When I paid a courtesy call to Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, and I said, Mommy, I've reported to the Women Affairs Ministry, and I understand the problems, and I know what to do. She listened to me talk. You know, Her Excellency, very demure, you know. After I finished talking, she said, Iman, she said, go and put money in the hands of women. The more I get comfortable in the role, thank you so much. The more I get comfortable in the role, the more I realize that that is the only thing that will solve our problems as women. When women have the money, they can run for any office. When women have the money, our children will go to school. We will not have 20 million out of school children. When women have the money, we will not have a nutrition crisis in the land. Over 50% of our children are stunted because of malnutrition. When women have the money, there will not be gender-based violence. Do men beat women that have money? Where will he see her? Will a woman beat Dangote? No. So we need to make women economically empowered, and that is the programs we're rolling out. Nobody has monopoly of knowledge. Nobody has monopoly of the know-how, and that's why we must master the art of working together. For our Gen Zs, today in Nigeria, 60% of our population, 60% are under the age of 25. 60%. And majority of them are women. I would like to encourage you, you know, to wear your political boots and your political hats and make it count. You don't have to contest for any office, but you have to be participating. Trust me, because it is democracy o'clock, not just women o'clock. As politicians, you must be accountable for votes. As you come into APC, you know, when the going gets tough, they'll ask you, how many votes do you have? So it does matter. Once upon a time, we had a lady contest for presidency and she got only 1 vote. Only 1. We don't want to be those kind of politicians. And that's why we must make the vote count from today. We have a lot of people that have turned 18. Last year, between last year and this year, they must all register and have their PVCs. We must also be grassroots politicians. I heard one of the three musketeers come here and she spoke about what X, Y, and Z did for their communities. What are you doing for your community? You must be selfless. And also remember, as a politician, there is no start and stop button. It's a lifetime affair. Aquatic splendor. Please welcome Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu.
What a very beautiful voice she has with her team. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a very beautiful afternoon that we are in. We thank God for being able to witness today. I want to acknowledge our father, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 27 and beyond. I saw someone carrying one of the banners, 20, 27 and beyond. And his amiable wife, our distinguished senator, Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and the wonderful program, Renewed Hope Initiative, that has so many pillars attached to it, inspiring people not only in Lagos State, but the 36 states and even beyond. I recognize the wife of the Deputy Governor, Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, my sister. Thank you for always being there. When I make mistakes in English language, you correct me. Thank you. When I make mistakes in Yoruba, you are there for me. Our SSG, Barrister Bimbola Salu Udeyi, the Gen Z grammar. We learned a new one. The former First Lady of Lagos State, my sister, Her Excellency Mrs. Bolanle Ambode, thank you very much. Members of the National Assembly here present, especially Senator Idayat Adebule, Sisi West, thank you, ma'am. The Honorable Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Hajia Imam Sulaiman Ibrahim. Thank you very much for those words, those nuggets that you gave us here. And that Hausa song, by fire, by force, we must learn it. The Speaker is Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, and other female honorable members here present. The APC woman leader, Dr. Mary Alile Idele, and other women leaders here present. We learned that the APC Southwest Zonal Women Leader, Honorable Yetunde Adesoye, is here too. We have the one from Oyo State too here. Thank you very much for coming to support our own APC State Women Leader, Honorable Jumoke Okoya Thomas. The State Chairman of our great party, Honorable Cornelius Ojelabi, and other female party excos here present. We acknowledge each and every one of you here present. Female members of the State Executive Council, female chairmen of local government, local council development areas, federal character commissioners here present, female heads of government agencies here present, female members of the Governance Advisory Council here present. Women are powerful. Our esteemed speakers, panelists here present, especially Barrister Babatunde Ogala, SAN. We recognize you, sir. Female Vice Chairman of Local Government LCDAs, Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials here present, female councillors of local government, non-political NGOs here present, great youths of Lagos, great youths of Lagos, greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest, great! You are the reason why we are here today. I also learned that we have the Girls Guide here present. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, our security out there, we recognize each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing us to have this peaceful environment. Now we're going to go to the business of today. I think I'm talking as the First Lady, a woman leader, as First Lady. Mommy and Daddy came. Bit of confusion here. I have Mr. Governor's speech here. Maybe I should deliver his speech and then just talk to my one. Let me just deliver the governor's speech. Is that what you want, man? I cannot talk after the governor's speech. Okay, thank you very much for reminding me of protocol. So maybe the First Lady will give her own mommy's speech. Thank you for reminding me, man. Before distinguished members of our party, the All Progressive Party, APC, today at this groundbreaking APC Lagos State Women's Summit. I bid special welcome to everyone, especially our distinguished representatives at the state and national level. Lagos is not only the center of excellence, it is also the heartbeat of our great party. This is Lagos. Welcome. Ekono de carry last too. Let me especially thank our dear mother, a former First Lady of Lagos State, a 3-time senator, mother of the nation, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, for her exemplary leadership, her steadfastness in championing women's cause, and her lifelong commitment to empowering women and youth across Nigeria. The various gestures of the mother of our nation has further put our party in a positive light before the populace here in Lagos and across the country. Well mentioned by the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs when she came in. Our theme today, Arise, Aspire, Ascend. Arise, Aspire, Ascend. I saw the youths when they came to dance on stage. I saw the zeal at which they came out. I saw them arise. But when they were showing them on the screen, I saw them sit down. What is happening? You have to be bold if you really are serious about what we're talking about today. You must arise and maintain that posture of arising. Aspire. Sky, they say, is the limit. No more. And ascend, like the eagle. Now those are the type of youths we are looking for. And by the way, it doesn't start starts at the age of 18. It starts from the day you are born. If you notice, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, if you notice, when our brothers and sisters are going to vote in the north, they take their children along with them. They all stand at the polling booths. That child at age 5 doesn't really understand what is going on, but he's standing there with his mother and father. He thinks it's an excursion, and daddy is casting the vote. And in 4 years later, that child is 9 years old. The father takes them again to the polling booth. He still doesn't understand what is happening. The father casts the vote. Another 4 years again, the child is 13. 4 years, 17. 4 years after that, 21. Unfortunately for us in the South, a lot of us just wake up at the age of 18. That's when we understand that it's time for us to go and register. No, it starts when they are small. That's when it should start. Not at 18. Yes, 18 officially, but it starts. If you notice what is happening with our brothers and sisters in the north, they take them to the polling booth. That's what happens. And that is what we should be doing. When we're going to cast our votes, we shouldn't allow our children to be watching television, playing with Game Boy, playing football. That is what we see. Daddy and mommy go to vote, and then they come back and tell them there were so many people there, it was raining, the sun was beating us, and that's it. That's the end of that story. They have not experienced it. And for the first time, our children are going to cast their vote at the age of 17 and 18. And then the sun is burning them. The rain is falling. And what do you hear? This country, the INEC man is not on seats. The volunteer is not there. I can't waste my time, you know. But then that other child in the north had seen it. He had to stand in the sun and the rain. When his mom was voting, he didn't even understand at all. He had to imbibe it 4 years ago, 4 years. So by the time he's 18, he is ready to vote. He knows the meaning. He knows the reason why his parents were standing there. He doesn't walk away. Arise, aspire, ascend. That's the true meaning of it. You must arise. You must aspire as young as you are. And I'm so happy that the Three Musketeers came out. Some of them have been in student union. And you compete with your peers that are men. But you stood there and made sure that you got that vote. That's why you can come here and tell us that you were a member of parliament when you were in school. Now this is the next real parliament that we want you to come into. Arise, aspire, and ascend. As women, we must arise from every form of complacency, aspire to take our rightful place in leadership, and ascend to new levels of impact in politics, governance, and nation building. This is not limited to politics. It's about influence, about shaping society, and about building a legacy for generations to come. And honestly, anytime you read or recite the national anthem, anytime you recite the women's anthem, there is something, there's some words there that resonates with us. When they're playing football, you see everybody standing at attention. Nobody moves, nobody's walking around. They respect that national anthem. Loaded. Look at your pamphlets, check the words there. I don't know where my pamphlet is at the moment, but anytime they display it, it keeps on reminding me that we have a duty to fulfill, and that is what we're supposed to do. Sometimes we talk too much when we are here, and sometimes when we are here, I notice that we forget some names. If at all I've forgotten to acknowledge anybody here, I apologize. History has shown that whenever women arise, societies thrive. Within our party, the All Progressive Congress, women have been instrumental in mobilization, strategy, and grassroots engagement. To our woman leader in Lagos State and her team, well done. Thank you very much for mobilizing. This hall, a minimum of 2,000. Outside, another 2,000. If everybody is to enter this hall, there will be a stampede, and that's why some of them are in the overflow. I'm particularly excited that this summit will engage our youth, the young people, teenagers, first-time voters, who represent the future of our democracy. By equipping them early, we are nurturing a generation of politically conscious, responsible, and visionary leaders who will carry Nigeria to greater heights. Now, the emphasis on those that are called first-time voters. Let me emphasize a little bit more on that. Everybody has come up here and has reminded our young ones, it is very important that you must register. It's useless if we come here and just dance. It's useless if we cannot bring another 20 people. Multiply 2,000, 2,000, 4,000 people out there times 20. What number does that give us? Sorry, some of us got F9 in mathematics. 4,000 times 20. You tell me. Qu'est-ce que c'est? 40 million. I told you I got F9. Okay, see, that's why I have my sister there. Sis, come up, come up, come up. Mrs. Hamza, come. Get up. Sorry, it's serious business here. Salebo, it's serious business today. Thank you very much. I appreciate the songs, but we need to just pass a message here to our young ones. This is leadership by example. We're in it together. I can't do it alone. We need everybody. All our sisters need to be here. This is what it's all about. Dear sister, thank you for coming up. Thank you for being bold. Thank you. As I go on, I was saying something about the young ones, they need to register. It's important that you register. You must have your voter's card, like the APC chairman has told you. You must recognize the card, numbers. You must be part of those that are going to do the voters' education. And I know the woman leader for Lagos State is going to do. Now, you're also going to be influencers for voting. Everyone seated here is an influencer in their house. Sometimes you are looking for who is going to be your influencer. You are the influencer. You are the influencer. Maybe you didn't know. You are the celeb in your community. So you are the influencer. So you're going to cast your votes. You're going to stand with your votes. You're going to defend your votes. Come rain, come sunshine. That is what we do in Lagos. DJ, thank you for the music. But you know, there must be a stop button when it comes to serious business. Youths in the house, Gen Z in the house. All the talk is about collecting your voter's card. All the talk is about ensuring that you register. You see us all wearing this green fabric. I'm sure some of you don't even know the genesis of the fabric, but it looks cool, doesn't it? It's very nice on our body, and they're still distributing. The fabric is called Unity Fabric. The idea, the initiative came from the First Lady of Nigeria when she traveled to another country and realized that they had unity fabrics in another country. A fabric that unites all of us in Nigeria. When they say, are you a Nigerian and you're representing your country, we can come out with this. So that means almost everybody must have this fabric when you're representing Nigeria as a country. Not north, south, east, west. No. We have one fabric that will unite us. And that's the genesis of this. So we're going to walk the walk, talk the talk, do the do, dance the dance, sing the song, and cast our votes. That is what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. No playing of football when we have to vote. It's serious business. For those of you that are very good at forming songs, and there's going to be a competition. I remember someone formed a song. Says, come. And the song goes, if you marry taxi driver, if you marry taxi driver, if you marry taxi driver, I don't care. If you marry taxi driver, I don't care. Okay, so that was the song, that's the tune. Now we want you to form, arise, aspire, ascend with that song. Who's gonna try? Somebody says she wants to try.
If you want to arise and shine, if you want to arise and shine, if you want to aspire, ascend high. If you want to aspire, ascend high.
You see, sometimes to my protocol officers, we break protocol, I'm sorry. Leadership by example, but with the Gen Z that we have now, they're going to do things differently. And you'll be surprised. The statistics is there. Our chairman, sir, with all due respect, I remember when they were casting the votes in 2023, especially for the governor's zone, 7 million people registered. 1,155 voters. Big. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. Thank you very much. You must sing that song with a lot of pride and mean what you're saying. Don't mind the teething problems that happen in the party. Don't mind the petty fights that are going on. Be focused. Like when you're playing football, you have only one goal. The goal post. You need to make sure that the ball enters. And when you play football, you always have strikers, defenders, attackers. It is normal. There will always be strikers, defenders, attackers. When you are playing football, when you are playing politics, they will always be there. Always remember, that is what it's about. I'm rounding up. It's still my speech. Leadership by example. And so I just want to call my people. This is come. I don't know if they're here. And I also want you to know your women leaders in the different local governments. Very important. I know she's going to give a lecture on that. I have all your faces here, all the women leaders. But it's very research show.
Council and the chairpersons here present to please come forward and line.
GCFR, not be so nato. Lagos, I know you not be so nato. Therefore, we are moving a motion to tell Nigerians that APC women in Lagos State, from the beginning to the end, not be so, from the beginning to the end. All of us don't talk, say, come 2027. Tinubu, all the way to where? Aso Rock. So when somebody asks you, say, vacancy there Aso Rock, what do you go talk? No vacancy. Vacancy there Aso Rock, no vacancy. Therefore, I want to move a motion that says His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, come return 2027. Those in favor say aye. Those against, they are not here. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. Bola, on your mandate. Bola, on your mandate. Bola, on your mandate, we shall stand. So therefore the eyes have it. Therefore the eyes. Therefore the eyes. Yes, Tinubu 2027. Baka, just they put the baka. Tinubu 2027. Baka. That's so. No vacancy.
Thank you, thank you.
Can we please take our seats? Hello? Hello? Can we please take our seats? We are talking about, dare I say it, women's leadership. I would have loved the situation, but for the fact that time is against us, I would have loved the situation where some of our Gen Z members of the audience physically meet the women of distinction who are seated in this front row. It will be an opportunity for you to know what you are aspiring to be, who you are aspiring to become. Anyway, as I said, thank you for this opportunity. Women's political participation has been dear to my heart since 2003. I became involved with training women leaders, producing and airing jingles, and convening workshops for stakeholders. Well, here we go again, because in just 2 years, the election will be with us, and it's crucial for us to come up with strategies that include women, youth, and the vulnerable. I saw a placard. That placard said something like, something about the boys. That is not only boys that are involved in politics. Am I right? Did somebody hold a placard like that? Yes, one, please read it for me. Politics is not just for the boys. Okay, fine. But you need to understand that if politics is going to be for the girls too, whilst the boys are strategizing, the girls are dancing. Who will politics be for? It's a question that I want you to think about. If we really want to be serious and we want to make a change, then we have to strategize. So today, my esteemed panelists, we are going to look at some issues, and hopefully we'll come up with solutions, or they will come up with solutions that we can take away. Are you ready? Ladies, are you ready to listen? Gen Zs, are you ready to listen? Because this is for you. I didn't hear. Are you ready? Okay, so let me start with Barrister Ogala. Thank you very much for being part of this panel. One thing is obvious to me about female participation, and that is that men must be part of the whole process.
the women need to do to engage with the men that they've not been doing? Is it on?
Madam Moderator Antivivo, well, I don't know whether it's privilege to put me here as the only male amongst women.
You are blessed among women.
Before when the chairman was going to step out, I appealed to him not to just leave me alone in the midst of the. But going straight to the point,
Yes.
I am of the strong view that the women to ascend in politics and profession, to aspire and ascend, their destinies are largely their hands. I think the women first and foremost have to pull out of this entitlement mentality. And here I would wish to address especially the young and upcoming ones. First and foremost, some say politics is a dirty game. I don't like it. But if it is dirty, it is not dirty people that will clean it out. The clean ones must come in to clean it up. So if you feel the dirty, you are mistaken, because like I say, if wise men stay away, foolish men will make foolish laws that the wise must obey. But in so doing, for the women you must first equip yourself. It's not about feeling entitled because I'm a woman. Let it come from a position of because I am qualified and competent and I can do it. Let it come from a position of you cannot be ignored. Let it come from a position of when a woman is in position, it will be seen to be not just qualified, not just because of her gender, but because she's eminently qualified. I look at the area of women here, and the sort of women are associated with in politics. I think not nationals. I am certain that a lot of them pull themselves through their efforts to the top. We have as deputy governors here. We don't have the those offices, not because they were dependent on them, but because they work hard, and even when you have the opportunity of being positioned, of not being maybe assistance recommendation, you must make use of that opportunity. But for the young ones, I say especially, do not limit yourself. Arm yourself with good education. Arm yourself with a good profession or whatever you are engaged. Because if you imagine that you have to be dependent on politics or survival, that would be a mistake. Come from a position of, look, I am a lawyer and I'm aspiring to rise to the very top of the profession. So then I'm in politics and a senior advocate of Nigeria. And there are figures like that who have risen to the very top in their careers and are also involved in politics. And like I said, you cannot ignore them. Whether we say it or not, our constitution prescribes a minimum qualification of school certificates for officers in this country, including the presidency. But the truth is, there is an unwritten rule. Hardly any states that you find a commissioner who is not a degree holder. Hardly any states will you find a commissioner, male or female, who possibly does not even have a higher degree. So those are unwritten rules. So the young ones who aspire to leadership through politics must also not neglect their education, not neglect their vocation, and be seen and be prepared to be very well equipped. That way, you can confidently aspire and you can ascend to the very top in leadership and in politics.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Barrister. So as far as you're concerned, it has more to do with the women than the men. And the women need to be educated and have an independent mindset to ascend and aspire. Thank you so much. Dr. Idele, at the party level,
the question, can I just highlight some of the things that he has said about the fact that we women, we need to come up with, we need to be educated and so on and so forth. I want to also highlight that we need our he for she's. We need people. For example, I think Her Excellency was the one that was, it was the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs that was mentioning the figures of the red and the green assemblies, the chambers. And in those figures, these are where we are going to move these laws, these are where we are going to pass these bills, and we don't have that representation in the House. I would like to say that the workload of the he for she is absolutely very important. I would like to draw us back to in United Kingdom, for example, let's take an example, a practical example. In United Kingdom, for example, I think it was the Speaker of House of Commons in the 1970s like it or not. That is why we see reluctantly, they will not say, oh, come one woman here, we must put one woman here. But again, in this last by-election, let me shock you. People came to my office to report, even in the field, they were calling me to say, National Woman Leader, I am here in so-so and so state, in so-so and so local government, and they brought 5 delegates, and the 5 of them are men. Man, what should I do? I said, demand for the 2 women. Tell them it's not possible because the law has said, the party law has said, bring 2 women. Let me shock you again. They went inside, brought their wives, and their wives now said, no, I have given my power to my husband. So that is where education comes in. That is where you have to be able to I don't know, education is the key in order for us to get into this class.
It's not just education. I think there also has to be the will to push through.
Definitely, and that is where we have to tackle stigmatization, barriers, and let me just also just say quickly speak to the young ones. I'm very happy, congratulations to the state woman leader of Lagos. I've been sitting with her since, and I like the dimension that this is going about the young people. Let me just speak to them for just 1 second. If you are young and you are in the house and you want to become a politician, there are steps that you must take. Of course, you must be educated and so on and so forth. But you yourself must understand that there are barriers. There are barriers in politics. There are stigmatization in politics. You will be called names, but we can't deter you from doing the things you want to do, because if you leave the seat, another person will sit. And a lot of percentage, 95%, 70% of the person that will take your seat is the male. So why stand up? If they call you names, sit down, shake it up, bear it, and focus on your goal.
Thank you very much.
And answering the second question, which is
Yes. Even if they are interested, will their participation actually make a difference?
Definitely, ma'am. It will definitely make a difference. Let's say, for instance, we can see that most of our youth in Nigeria now are now taking charge. Like they are now participating and doing things differently. Let me use myself as an example. I am not a personal politician, but I have a foundation and I have done a lot of things to tackle social vices impeding the growth of the nation. Things like drug abuse, child abuse, and some other factors like catch them young, training children, small children on the social vices such as drug abuse that I mentioned, that it is something that will affect their future if they did not take notice of it. So I believe that the youths, aside from me doing such things, I've seen youths, someone like Deji of Lagos and some other persons that are doing beautifully well in their fields. So I believe that the not too young to run, if one of the youths are given the chances, to lead, they are going to do excellently well, because we can see it's obvious, and from there we can actually reference that they can do even better.
Perhaps since we have quite a lot of young people volunteering in different causes, as they work within communities, perhaps they might observe that there are certain things that are needed, and it is that observation, if they are moved, it's that observation that could make them decide to become politicians even at a young age, and it is at that point that the difference can be made. All right, thank you. Chief Ginika. We have been observing that culture and religious norms still create barriers for women and for youth, even as they choose to seek for political office. If democracy is supposed to be all-inclusive, how do you think we could overcome some of these challenges? Because they are inherent, they seem to be inbuilt.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, before I respond to that question, I want to correct something. It's important I do so because I gathered some people yesterday, the Igbos, and I was talking to them about the president, telling them that what I believe is going to happen if they can be patient, and also advising them that they shouldn't make the mistake of the past. They should vote wisely this time and make sure that we get back our president. And I told them, I said, you may think I'm saying this maybe because I have an appointment. And I told them, as I speak to you now, I got appointed in 2020, and my tenure ended July 2025. So I don't even know where the appointment has gone to. So it's not like I've gotten appointments, and it's not like I've gotten contract anywhere. It's not like anybody has even called me to say thank you for the job done in 2023 by Gokwenu, Bashwabi Shetima. But I say it's not about me, it's about the common man. And the work this our father is doing is going to take us to the promised land. So when our mother called me, Auntie Jumoke, and said, you have to be in Lagos, I said, I'll be here. So if I don't correct the fact that it is former federal commissioner, it will not be right. So addressing him further, I am federal commissioner, former. So Girikato, former federal commissioner representing Enugu State. And for my Igbo people, I will not stop advising you. The president is taking us to that promised land. Don't give up. Now, going back to the question about culture, it's obvious. Some of you who know Girikato, you will understand a pattern beating heat in the state because of this same culture about why must it be a woman? Why should it be a woman? A woman's place in the eyes of the culture is to save and hide doors. But not these women of these days. We are women who are ready to change the narrative, who are ready to give it back to the system. And I tell the men anytime I'm talking to them, I also tell the women, the best way women, for example, that we can counter this and get going is by affirming ourselves as women. This issue is long overflow. We should affirm ourselves as women first before the men will come and help. So if you don't take a woman's hand and lift it up, then we are just joking. So the onus is on us to lift each other. I keep telling everybody, I say the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs is one person, one woman, one friend. That's when you call her at any time she will respond. She gives you that sense of belonging. Everything is not money. You don't need to give money. Give it her. Oh, I miss your call. Please put your hands together for her. It's to encourage every other person. That's what I'm saying is. So we must hold ourselves. We must affirm each other. Let's not be doing pepper them. Let's not be doing buga for our fellow women that are still coming up. If not, we continue to dance and play for them. Then, how do we get the men to support us? Not by challenging them. You don't need to challenge the men. What you need to do is persuade the men. You can persuade them, you can talk to them. But when you get to that stage, when they try to push you across the wall, then you now bring out the tiger in you as a woman. That is the only time you should bring up that challenging part of you. But before then, you have to do everything humanly possible because the men are what? The head. When we are the neck, please turn your head. Turn your neck. Will the neck go with you or not? So that is just it. We just have to speak to them, encourage one another, mentor the younger ones, speak to them, let them understand that as they come into politics, they should be ready for bad goals. They should not start crying every day. It's not a place of cry. It is a place to learn. It is a place to visit. It's a place to
bad thing. If you have the first time and you do it in the right way, it's really a good thing. So, we, the youth, I found out that, okay, the youth are all going to social media for different things like, you know, posting, dancing, you know, doing that kind of thing. But putting it in a political way, we as a youth, we have to stand up for ourselves to do it in the right way. Like, for example, how do I put this? I found out that some youth, especially, they are lazy. They don't want to stand up for themselves. They don't want to be courageous. All they do day and night. Some youth, I'm talking about some youth, they go on social media. All they do, TikTok. Who you think it will be political way, like I said before? Like posting, you know, encouraging you through the social media, you know, talking to them, and I would like to put it like posting different content on how to grow, how to stand as a youth in your country. So I think that's the best way that youth can, you know, help the other youth to stand them as 2027 voters. You get? So that's my point, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I think I heard the First Lady when she was speaking, talking about young people becoming influencers. All right. So, yes, Barakat, I think you need to come in here.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I'd like to address our points. I think one of the things that we need to do is what we're doing today. Like you said, most of the youth go online and what they do is post themselves dancing and all of that. But you know, bringing the youth down to this place and change their orientation about how to manage social media. I've seen a lot of people who are sitting down, taking snaps, you know, and some are even documenting what has been said, maybe by the first lady of Lagos and some of the persons that have talked yesterday. They have been pointed one or two from what has been said. And going there, posting what they have done today and what they have learned. They are utilizing social media for political reasons or anything. And the one we are doing today is also part of the things that we are enlightening them about politics and that will make them utilize their social media not only for dancing and all of that, but also for what is very, very important and pertinent in our lives, which is politics.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dr. Idile, I think we need to talk about political violence. It is a reality. I mean, in the past, some female aspirants have complained about violence, and we can't imagine. It was real. We saw their condition. Now, citizens need enlightenment and education to appreciate that in a democracy, everybody has a right to participate. So, do you have any idea of the type of security measures that could be put in place to ensure that we get out this message so that come 2027 we can reduce this aggression against women?
Thank you very much. Political violence as a whole, whether political or whatever, it's not acceptable. So political violence, I think it's almost like a norm. It's not also only in Nigeria, in the whole world. It doesn't matter which country take the statistics. It doesn't matter which country is having an election. There's always some form of violence. So in a nutshell, of course, the country itself, the state in itself, that's why we now have state policing and things like that. The state in itself must work very hard to ensure that political violence is reduced. Now, there is a stigmatization also in politics. You want violence, call the youth. You want to snatch that bus, call the youth. Now, when you go calling the youth, I'm just going to give you an example from the top of my head. In 36 states of Nigeria, we have state youth leader. And in 36 states of Nigeria, I think only one is a female. So which means, if you're going to start talking about youth violence, everybody is attached to the youth. So they are taking the men and the ones that are snatching the bus. But let's assume, let's say for example, in 36 states divided by 2, we have half of them are ladies, like that placard and a young lady comes out, and you are looking at her, who's going to go and start? She's like, but this one, I don't think she can. So you see, it will reduce, because at the end of the day, we have tagged violence with youth. But not necessarily, and that's also one of the barriers that we see in politics. The ladies will say, me, I can't fight, so nobody should come and push me. But like Jimmy, I was just saying, if you are a top politician, and honestly, you have not been slapped, I have been slapped several times in campaign ground. I mean, I'm talking about bad votes. And because you want to vote, it will be. These are just things to scare you away. But if you stand your ground, like I said before, because I'm particularly very, very happy about the next generation. I have a program which is called 774 Exclude, which is going from state to state. And that program seems to enhance the participation of female in politics.
Politicians to do for you that will help you to become a politician, what would that one thing be?
I want them to, take me to different places, teach me what they do. I want them to know that I'm capable of, doing what they are doing. I feel that leadership. I want to also be a leader that is courageous like them. I want to advance my youth. I want to bring them up. When I went to ACME, the principal's office, and then I went to their meeting, and I saw a lady, Madam Ayo. So, then she was like talking to us, and then my colleague, she was talking to us, and then she said, what are you doing here? I said, I came to have a meeting with woman leader. And then she was like, oh, wow, okay. And then she brought me closer, and she was like, I want you to help your kids. I want you to take it further. And I want you, as I've helped you today to see her, I want you to also help other youth. Encourage them. And that's my passion, honestly. Because in Apapa local government where I came from, and Honorable Adejumoke, she's a mother to me, because she also advised all the youth to stand up for themselves. And also she gave me an opportunity. She gave me an opportunity to hold a program on drug abuse, where I encourage others youth, where I advise them, bring them up, and all that kind of thing. I'm inspired of that.
So you want to be mentored so that you can help other young people and bring them up?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. She deserves a round of applause for that. Barakat. Good. Yes.
The word will be inclusion.
Inclusion?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So inclusion encompasses a lot of things. And to round it up, I'll just say, bring me on board, I can also do it. But I can't do it without your mentorship, without your guidance, without your word of encouragement. Because I see that most of the time, it's not if youth doesn't want to do something, but lack of confidence. And I said something about mentorship, getting the right mentor. It is not about, we have a lot of people that want to mentor you. You can be in a positive way, and you can be in a negative way, and if you are following person where no road, you say go down the road. So I no one else. So thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen of this panel, I think we have had an interesting discussion. I want to thank you all very much. Starting from my extreme right, Abike Barakat Lukman, thank you so much. Barrister Ogala, Babatunde Ogala, SAN, thank you so much. The woman leader, Dr. Mary Idede, thank you, National Woman Leader. To my left, Dr. Mary Idede, again, a woman leader, thank you so much. My name is Bimbo Oluwede, and I thank you for this opportunity.
Documentaries to be shown. Then don't forget that awards are going to be given out later today. Awards to deserving women. Not just awards, but prizes as well. So please.
Office of the APC Women Leader. I have the honor to present to you Her Excellency Princess Sarah Shoson OFR 2025 APC Amazing Award for your tremendous contribution towards the growth and strengthening of our party. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much. I dedicate this to all the winners. Lagos State. Moving APC forward. 2027 is a reality in Jesus' name.
Thank you. Thank you. Next, Mama projects all over the country. Her Excellency Princess Her Excellency Princess Adejoke Orelope Adekunle OFR. Yes, I can attest to this. And the people you are recognizing today, they really deserve it. They have served our party in various capacities, and they are still doing it. Anytime we call on them, they have never disappointed us. Your Excellency, I have the honor on behalf of office of the women leader of our great party to appreciate you, to recognize you, and shout you to do more. Having been recognized as to what you are doing in strengthening our party, in growing our party, in putting smiles on the faces of members of our party and Nigeria as a whole. Congratulations, sir. More praise to them. Congrats.
To the glory of God and the benefit of all of us, I dedicate this award to all the distinguished women, especially the Gen Z. Hello, Gen Z. Hello, Gen Z. Hello, Gen Z. It is dedicated to you, for you to aspire to ascend. Hello. As you have arrived today, ascend, aspire, and ascend. I pray that it shall be well with you in Jesus' name.
Auntie Emma Kekeke, Honorable Teju Phillips, have been mandated by women leader APC Lagos State to show appreciation and recognize your outstanding contribution and relentless service to our great party. Today you have been exposed, and I'm going to give you more responsibility. I'm going to call on you to do more will not answer you. I have the honor to invite Right Honorable Fumi Tejosho, who today has been recognized by the Women Forum as to what she has been doing to strengthen our party, to support our party. I say and I make bold to say you really deserve it. Right Honorable Fumi Tejosho, on behalf of the woman leader, I present this award 2025 to you in recognition of various contributions you have made to the party and the state at large. Congratulations.
The chairman of our great party and our women leaders all here present. I'm actually lost for words, which is very unusual for me. When your peers, women, acknowledge you and the party chairman puts a stamp on it, believe me, you have a lot of work to do. That's what it means. Because in Lagos State we say the reward for hard work is more hard work. So Mr. Chairman and our women leader, I'll continue to work hard, and I want to dedicate this award to the glory of God, to the women of Nigeria, particularly the women in the Southwest, and definitely our Lagos State women. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Yes, here come another lady, another beautiful woman. But actually, you go and lady. She inherited it and she's doing it passionately. I have the honor to invite Honorable Abisola Olusoya, Honorable Commissioner for Agric and Food Security. Yes, she really deserves it. There's no program Ministry of Agric will do without her reaching out to the party to take some sort of slot from us. This one really deserves it. Like I said, I can attest to this. Maybe you don't know that you are watching your contributions, how you are supporting us. You came on board maybe 6 years ago, and within that short period, you will be able to float a team of young ladies across the 57 local governments, evangelizing for the growth and strengthening of our party. God bless you. God bless you. Congratulations on this award. Appreciate you. I want to thank you for identifying the work mechanism as far as our party is concerned. I want to yield the presentation of the award to the First Lady. Her Excellency Alaja Olubukola Anike Ogun happens to be our first woman, and she's never tired. When we had a stakeholder meeting where the president was still office of the women leader recognize what you are doing in your local government, please keep it up. God will continue to strengthen you. Congratulations. Thank you.
I promise to continue serving my party. Thank you.
Alájà Ìyábọ̀ Akérèlé àwọn tí wàá nù ẹ̀ ti pẹ́ ọ ti jẹ ẹgbẹ́ kan ọ ti dìyà ẹgbẹ́. Alájà on behalf of the women leader another feather is added today. That office recognize your contributions towards the growth of our party. I congratulate you. God Almighty will continue to be with you, strengthen you to take our party to the next level. Come 2027, when the investment is being counted, by the grace of God, your local government will be among those people. Thank you.
I'd like to call on the Vice Chairman of the Jubilee to please come on stage.
So the woman leader, I used to call her my baby. Thank you very much for recognizing us as the woman in the LGA. We are 4, and one of us has become LGA chairman. So the remaining 3, thank you for what you did for us. And I thank the chairman, my first ladies. I dedicate this award to my excellency. That is the president of Nigeria and her first lady for being giving me this chance as a primary 6 woman. She does not even look at my education. She pushed me up, even in the language. She pushed me that you have to send it in the language was me. I said, big thanks to them. And I said, big thanks to humanity for giving me this opportunity. God be with you. God be with all the children. May Almighty Allah give you knowledge and understanding. Yes.
Thank you. Alájà Olúṣọlá Kòkúmọ́. Alájà Olúṣọlá Kòkúmọ́.
We have someone to collect on our behalf.
Okay. This award having recognized the contribution of Alájà Olúṣọlá Kòkúmọ́ to the growth of our party. Today, the 4th September 2025, I present the award to her on behalf of the women leader. Congratulations. Any other? Shall we? Shall we?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. But we wouldn't want you to leave yet because we're needing to give support to the next award. To present this next award, I'd like to call on the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs to please come up stage to do us the honor of presenting this award to the next most celebrated Amazon. DJ, I'm going to need you to play me something fantastic for this woman. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I invite upstage to receive her award, Her Excellency, the First Lady of Lagos State. Please, she deserves a resounding applause. Can we do that for her as she comes forward to receive this Amazon award? Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu.
Okay.
you're not tired of giving. Your Excellency, on behalf of all of us, it's my honor to present you with this award from the office of the APC Lagos State Woman Leader as the 2025 APC Amazon. Recognition of your outstanding contribution and relentless service to our great party, the APC. We thank you. May God never tire you. May you continue to serve and serve the women of this country. Congratulations, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Claudiana Sanwo-Olu.
Of your governor, Mr. Talk and Do, Mr. Blue Line, Red Line, Mr. Performer, Mr. Sanwo-Ori, Sanwo Arugbo, Sanwo Iyaloja, Sanwo Omode, Sanwo Obirin, your governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Aduragbemi Sanwo-Olu, whose speech I'm to read at the Lagos State Women's Summit 2025. And it goes, my dear sisters in progress, what a pleasure it is to be here with you today at the APC Lagos State Women's Summit, inspired by the powerful theme, Arise, Aspire and Ascend. The summit is a rallying cry, a call to action and a bold statement that the women of Lagos are ready to step up and stand tall. We know that in every ward, every market, and every community, women are the heartbeat of our party. You are the ones who mobilize voters. You are the ones that spread the message and deliver the results. Without women, there is no victory for APC. No woman, no nation. No woman, no nation. That is why we are here, making a conscious effort to uplift women. We have reduced nomination fees so that financial hurdles won't hold any woman back. We have ramped up our support for female candidates because we understand that when women are on the ballot, when women are in the communities feel represented and democracy strives. We have opened more doors in governance by appointing capable, dedicated women to lead, not as mere tokens, but as trailblazers. But, my sisters, this is just the start. Our vision is much bigger. We want to see more women, not just running for office, but actually winning elections. Not just serving on councils, but actively shaping policy. Not just backing campaigns, but leading them. Because an APC where women rise, where women aspire and succeed is an APC that no opposition can challenge. The team captures it perfectly. To arise is to claim your rightful place. To aspire is to dream big and take risk. To ascend is to climb with courage until you reach the very top. So today I urge you, arise, step into your role in APC leadership. Aspire, strive for the goals that others deem impossible. Ascend, lift this party and our state to new heights. My sisters, 2027 is just around the corner. Let us not wait for tomorrow. The journey begins today. The strength of the APC in Lagos and throughout Nigeria lies in your hands. Your voice in the market, your influence in the churches and mosques, your power at the polling booths, that is the key to our success. So I change you today. Let this summit ignite your passion, fuel your determination. Keep in mind, you are not just supporters hanging back. You are the backbone with you at the forefront, APC will not just succeed, we will achieve even greater victories than we ever imagined. When women arise, APC becomes unstoppable. When women arise, Lagos thrives. When women ascend, Nigeria triumphs. So my dear sisters, let us move forward with confidence. Let us arise, aspire, ascend together for APC, for Lagos, and for Nigeria. God bless you. God bless Lagos State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos State.
we will